This teacher understands very little. He is a teacher of a secondary school. Kindly see. I find him wholly unfit for teaching job in a school. He has clearly stated that he does not know English. I do not know how he will develop teaching ability. Incidentally, he was a game teacher. Ability to teach a student. Hence, I recommend the West Bengal Board of Secondary Education to terminate the job of the deponent forthwith. If I have to spend one more sentence on this to say this is injustice, I feel extremely sad about it. A witness, no way connected with the case, was not able to. In fact, I got the judgment by the Honorable Supreme Court saying if somebody is not good in English, do not deprecate that. We are living in a federal structure. There are villages. Not everyone gets an urban education. And there we have.
What you are meaning to say, Mr.
I am meaning to say that
the judge was unreasonable. What is your argument, sir?
Do I have to? I say this. Yes, I borrow your lordship's word.
So if you say that this is an unreasonability, all right.
There is an unreasonability of a.
If for unreasonability you go for a predisposition.
No.
Then it becomes a bit.
May I say what I say? Can you see? I say that on a scale of unreasonability of 0 to 1000, it falls under category of 900 and plus. Had it been an unreasonableness of 0 to 100, possibly I would have ignored it.
Understand the backdrop in which it is being.
No, he is not a candidate. He is not a corrupt person.
How does that affect you?
It affects. Kindly come to 615.
Somebody has given me less numbers in the examination. If that is challenged.
No.
If the principal of the school is sent for termination, what effect does it have?
May I explain how? Affectation is this. I decide the rules. I decide what should be the question. I don't read to see. I forget about the naturality of the test. So I ask a question, was there an aptitude test? So that is a fundamentally flawed question.
Very good. That will be your argument.
Now, while I do...
fundamentally flawed questions were put to the interviewers. Finished.
My lord, it is...
Kindly see the conduct of the judge. Why for that reason, one word, person terminated, not knowing English is not a requirement. I will cite Supreme Court judgments so that is beyond the scope and ambit of this matter. Sorry, but we are expressing ourselves.
No, that is the best way to express, my lord.
It is not that we are shunning you out from the.
No, I understand, my lord. I understand. There is absolutely no difficulty. I say this.
Yes.
That kindly look at this and kindly connect the dots.
Citing these problems in.
Yes, I'm connecting. There is
your argument.
Yes. My argument is this: 30 persons were called. Now, out of 30, it is only 13 said no aptitude test. What about the 17? Why the Honorable Single Judge did not say anything about the 17? So, therefore, first I take it from 700. It is my own sample. It is my own question. And it is also my own angle and perception I am putting into the whole perspective. And say this is a corruption. I could have understood that the Honorable Single Judge said out of 30, 17 of them. Kindly look at their deposition. I have read each of the depositions.
Yes.
This is, where is the deposition? 615. Yes. Kindly see the serial number 2. Aptitude test was taken. Why the Honorable Single Judge, my question is this, did not give any reliance on serial number 2? Even going by the pure mathematics also, he is ignoring the majority. Kindly see serial number 4. Aptitude test was taken, but no separate question for interview or aptitude test. Fundamentally, what I'm trying to say, one interview, in the interview, assessment of aptitude, natural ability, and nothing else, not a separate test. Kindly see serial number 6. Aptitude test was taken. Kindly see serial number 10. Aptitude test was taken, but no guideline was there. Then serial number 12. Interview was for 10 marks, but said aptitude was taken. Serial number 14. Aptitude test was taken. No guidelines were given. Serial number 16. That gentleman who lost service.
Come to rule 4, sub rule 5.
Yes.
With the approval, got it?
Yes, I'm coming.
Place it.
Rule 4, sub
Rule 5. Any such modality or procedure or guideline was framed.
well, here Lordship is referring with prior approval of the state government
The board shall have the following power
to lay down the modalities, procedures, or guidelines as the case may be.
or any modalities laid down. Do you know that?
But here I have submission. Kindly consider.
No, we are asking, do you know any such modality has been laid down?
From the evidence, I find no.
We are not on that. We are saying, yes, any such modality was there.
Well, there was a guideline sent to the interviewers, those who are interviewed from the board.
Where is that? That is not on record.
Not on record. Not on record. But there is I have seen I can show it to your lordship.
But Lordship may kindly, but I have one Lordship may kindly consider this. I thought it has. If someone has to decide the natural ability, is it not very intangible?
Yes.
Because that would depend on the emotional quotient of the persons. Because how, kindly visualize that, how a person would be able to teach in a natural way. Meaning thereby, how one person's possibly, this is purely my subjective understanding, whose sayings would be more like a storyteller, so that children would actually listen, because storytelling is the best way of absorbing. That even the science also recognizes that. So,
Yes.
can there be any guideline to assess that? Answer could be yes, answer could be no. But having participated, I don't need to say any sentence on that, in 2016, in 2022, saying there was no guideline for that. But learned judge, the order is based on not on that. Learned judge is, there was no aptitude test. So my first submission is, even the evidence of the honorable judge, majority said there was aptitude test. And those who did say there was no aptitude test, it is my explanations, they understood aptitude it to be a separate test.
All right.
So forming of a question possibly should have been whether there was any assessment. This is
assessment of natural ability.
Yes. Which I feel, I don't know, I tried also that if someone tells me, how do you assess about any of your juniors, whether he has a natural ability to express better? How do I assess it? I assess in my everyday life, when I talk to him, whatever I do, because that's a very intangible thing. Lordships also do that. Somebody might have a good understanding of law, but lordships, in a very intangible process, assess the natural ability of someone who tells whatever thing.
Yes.
Well, my third point, huge absurd marking.
Pardon?
Huge absurd marking.
You put it here.
Yes, that is in the note also. I'm coming to.
Yes.
This is at page 3. Well, before I say anything on that, kindly visualize this. I believe, my lord, in this courtroom now, approximately, I don't know, maybe 100 persons are there. It could be huge because in every matter, not so many persons remain. But the same persons in Eden Gardens, it's not huge, is negligible. So what the honorable judge has done, he has expressed his perception without the perspective.
Hmm.
I have taken the exact figures of the honorable judge. Honorable judge's finding is about 5,000 persons got more marks in the orally and they were not good in academics. I will give the figures.
5,000
I have exactly calculated. I found it was
in the order.
First paragraph.
in paragraph 14. Lordship, kindly come to paragraph 14.
Yes.
May I just place this part? Now I give example of a candidate before giving a table prepared from the document on record.
They are
That is-
33 persons.
Yes.
53 persons, sorry.
No, I don't take 53. I take the full. These figures have been taken from page 238 to 358. And I have calculated the entire figure becomes entire examination 5,216 persons were academically poor. That's from record. Lordship will get it from page 238 because the Honorable Single Judge has taken a sample from that. The whole figure in the entire examinations out of 42,000 from 12 lakhs.
12 lakhs was what?
Sorry, not 12 lakhs.
1 lakh
Sorry,
25,000.
sorry. 1 lakh 25. Sorry.
মাথা শান্ত
Out of
করে
42,000.
Sorry. I
আপনার গরমে ফেটে যাবে বাবু।
sorry. It was
Once questions are put to you, you become temperament changes. Why, Mr. Dhar?
I shouldn't.
You're such a, you are
shouldn't.
now,
I repent. I repent.
we
I
will
repent.
prick you.
I repent.
We will prick you.
True.
So that you
No,
come
no,
up
I
with the
repent.
right.
I realized it. And
We have a right to do that
true.
because we are in the same.
No, because it no, I don't know. By saying more sorry will not do.
It's always there. We were also on the other side of the.
And
bench.
sometimes what happens,
No, don't
it-
tense yourself.
I
in
understand,
that
true. But sometimes this process, what happens, my lord, may I say this? This is
manner.
30
you're
seconds digression.
Huh?
30-second digressions.
That is
My
because
lord,
we
no matter how much we put an effort, maybe we become expert also. Sometimes, maybe we also are so emotional being.
no.
Shouldn't. Yes, shouldn't.
Yes, page 238, you show us.
Yes. Page 238. May I just,
12,
my lord,
14%. Not 1,25,000 যেটা সেটা হচ্ছে টোটাল অ্যাপ্লিকেশন এই 5216 আউট অফ 42,929 সেখানে পার্সেন্টেজটা অনেক বেড়ে যাচ্ছে 12.14%.
No, your note says page out of 42,949. That was the appointed.
may I just, because Lordship need not enter into entire part of it. I am trying to say the perception of the Honorable Single Judge was huge. Now the huge should have some meaning in a perspective. In 42,000, 5,000 is about 12%. So meaning thereby 12% in the whole examinations, they were academically not so good. But verbally they are good. In fact, I found many of those 5,000, they are even more than 50%. I take the all figures without any deductions. And then in an examination, so what is the other perspective? 88%. Look at this. 88% in the entire examination, going by the facts and figures of the writ petitioners and the Honorable Single Judge, all were academically better.
Yes.
So therefore, the moment Lordship gets the picture that actually 88% are academically better, then to say it is huge is incorrect, because there are consistent judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court. Even not judgment, Lordship, I think this is a very common thing. We know many of us, I would say it may be more than 12%, are we are able to speak, we are able to formulate, we are able to analyze, but academically we may not be good. So here only 12% of them, they are not academically that good. So 88%, even academically good, even orally good.
Yes.
On that point, kindly take, my lord, this 2024 judgment. 2024, 7 SCC 262. Okay.
This was placed by Mr. Dotto, I think.
This
24/7 SCC, Obhimit.
uh, on this,
Anyway, you give us.
I will just touch upon. Well, the paragraph that I would be relying on, that's I have quoted it. So till the time, my lord, that my copies come, may I just refer from that? So paragraph 87, my lord, this I was only that written test cannot possibly capture the full spectrum of the individual's abilities and potential. An interview can also provide a medium for marginalized candidates. Well, here comes that. In fact, that judgments that someone not knowing English, for marginalized candidates to showcase their talents in ways which a written test may not be possibly allow. And 90, an interview unveils the essence of a candidate, their personality, passion, potential. These are very much, my lord, very much intangible, very difficult to find out.
Mm.
And then